My name is Judson Knight, member here at Bethel, Henderson. Have been since its launch in 2020, January 2020, so it's been fun. Other things happened in 2020 that made it all much more fun. So once upon a time, there was an interim youth minister in about 1997 named Mark Kirkendall, who was my youth minister. And so it's somebody that, him being from Henderson, me growing up there, somebody who I knew and respected. And actually Marla was my neighbor. She doesn't claim that. But at our church that we were attending here in Henderson, he actually guest spoke a few years ago. And man, it was just refreshing to hear that expositional, verse by verse breakdown of the Bible. And so I think Sarah and I looked at each other and were like, man, you know, if we ever lived in Tyler, we'd probably go to Bethel. And then Bethel came to Henderson. We're like, well, here we are. And so
we had gotten word that Bethel was contemplating praying over coming to Henderson. And I guess it was the summer of 2019. And ended up meeting with several people involved and just praying over the decision to make that step to be a part of essentially a church plant here in Henderson.
We help out with the youth. Man, we've got a great group of kids, and obviously I know it's cliche, but they've ministered to us. One of the biggest things I think that we've learned is that you know, the middle school, high schoolers, they're not the future church. They are the church. Yeah. And then to somehow sequester them to some, you know, JV is foolish, and it's not how Jesus operated. And they're not on the bench waiting to go in. They're seeing stuff that a lot of us have never dreamed of, and they're the front lines.
And the fact that we launched in January of 2020, and then within 2 months had to shut down, and we're still here, you know, and God has still moved, and we still were able to have community during a pandemic and meeting on Zoom. I mean, like, we literally launched life groups the week before the shutdown, and we had Zoom calls and people, you know, getting to know each other that way because it was the only way we knew how. And so just seeing that God has brought us through that, and now we're here and we're still trying to figure out the next steps, but there's no doubt in our minds that, like, this is where, like, God's at work, and we're really, really thankful to be a part of that.